Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Mr. Green Hands. This is 2023. The season has just started to come out and show us some love. It is spring, and these are two things that I'm going to start off this year with, and they're going to be amazing. I'm going to start sowing them. Let's show you rather than tell you. So over the years, I've never really planted too much of these, but I did plant them last year. These are some sugar pods, sweet snaps. You want to call them tender snappy, Oregon sugar snaps, whatever you want to call them. They're just beautiful. They're very sweet, and they are right in time for it. I think last year I literally did sow these, but I did a few of them and I was munching them around. I didn't make a video about it because I tend to do that. I grow things without mentioning it. I just try it out. They were amazing. But that's that one. And this year I'm gonna get my broad beans early because I've never grew them. Weird enough, guys, broad beans, they help the soil. They do a lot of things for the soil. You get a crop and you get food. And I decided not to grow them. But this year I am straight out the blocks and I'm gonna get them right in the ground. And I've just done some pots here. I'm just trying to do them now because these are two things that you can sow right now. You've got your broad beans or your sugar snaps. These are just two of those spring vegetables, you know, you can sow right now within that climate. And I know it's a little bit breezy, for crying out loud. Someone turn off the fan. What is going on? It is breezy right now, but still the show must go on. So in here I have these trays that I had other flowers brought into me, and I bought some of these. I got marigold in, and I had some other flowers that I had before I bought them, or vegetables. Was it? I don't even know. Maybe it was lilies or something like that I had. But I save these from the time to time to make sure when it comes to this season here, I am able to sow. So that is what I'm going to show you guys right now. The mixture that I'm using to sow these ones, I have perlite, Miracle Grow 1, and organic horse manure. And I've mixed them in, I blended them all the way through, and look how beautiful that soil looks. It looks amazing. I don't know if you guys can get a really visual. It is a little bit dark today because it is in the afternoon, but the show must go on. And this looks amazing. And in this one, I'm gonna plant the sugar snaps, while in the other bigger tray, because I'm gonna put these in doubles, these I'm gonna plant them singly all the way through in the smaller tray, but the big ones I'm going to plant two broad beans in each. So let's show you guys what I'm doing, and I'm using my favorite and well-trusted dibber to get that done. What I'm going to do literally is go through all of these little sections and just put a little small hole. I don't want it to be too deep. I want it to be just about an inch, or even maybe a little bit more, an inch and a half down, where the seed can take its time, but I don't want it to be too far down where it's going to take a longer time for it to germinate. So I'm just little small holes in there, and that will become the entry into the soil. And what I did beforehand was I absolutely made sure the soil was wet before I did so, to make sure I'm not gonna be, when I'm doing the holes, it doesn't start to crumble. I don't want it to be like, because sometimes when you have soil and you try doing it dry, it literally becomes a pain. So I made sure I soaked it beforehand so it's easier to manage. So I'm just gonna put one seed in each hole down in that hole that I used my dibber to create. And then that, just covering it down, pressing it down a little bit, you know, make sure it's secure. And by doing it this way, you will know which one have a seed already by pushing it down. Because you wouldn't be pushing it down if you don't have a seed in there. You wouldn't have done that. So literally that's what I'm doing right now. Just make sure I'm not doing it in any specific order, because this is the springtime, guys. We should have a look at wherever we are living in and what zone we are in, and what things that you can start to sow from now. It is the springtime where I am, and I'm hoping it's going to be the springtime wherever everybody else is. Or even if it isn't the springtime, but you have the capability of growing something, you know, we got to be able to grow something in this mad world that we live in. So why not start sowing something, whether it's inside the house or outside. There's many ways to do this. So I've done that. They're all in there, and I'm really happy for that, because I don't need to have so much sweet snaps, because they do grow quite a bit and they do start to produce. And the best thing about these, I can plant and sow some more later. So getting it in early, make sure you know, it allows you to have the ability to go and, you know, re-sow if something doesn't germinate well, or something happens, because, you know, disasters can happen. A lot of the way the weather is right now, things can go wrong. So getting ahead of the time, it allows you to be able to, you know, tweak your timing, tweak what you're doing, and make sure it allows you to have something at the end of the day. So I'm going to be doing the gray ones now, and I'm just going to be putting 2 holes instead of 1 hole. I'll be doing 2, because I want to put 2 broad beans in each. And once they start to germinate and come out and they have their true leaves on, I will plant these out into the main garden and see what happens and take off, because I'm going to be trying to do as much companion planting as possible. So, you know, I'll be looking at what really grows well with broad beans, or how broad beans grow well with something else. So I'm going to be doing the same thing like I did before, putting 1 seed down. I am not really looking at what I think some people do say is great to look at how you plant broad beans, and I tend to not really follow that much of instructions to a degree, because every time I've put something in the ground, even if it's the wrong way with beans anyway, because the other ones I do follow instructions, but with beans I don't really take note of too much of that. They do sprout out. I know maybe I should start taking note of how it's done. Maybe it'll make it easier, but I've had really good luck with others, you know, doing it the same way all over the years without really much problem. So if it's working for me, why would I need to change it? You know, I'm going to do that's working for me. But we can all try different ways, and one that works for you, you go for that one and you stick by it, you know. So I'm doing the same thing, just pushing them down. And as I said, I did water these beforehand, so I don't need to go back and water them again. Just gonna pop them and get them down in there, get the soil over them. That is it, guys. That's literally it. It's done, it's dusted, and that is the first sowing of 2023. I've got my broad beans in this and my sweet sugar snaps in this, and it's looking good. Can't wait for us to start to see them germinate. When I see them growing, I feel amazing. And that is that for me. It's your boy, Mr. Green Hands. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have anything, just drop it in the comment section, and I will always respond back to everything that I get. And please, if you want to support the channel, I do have Buy Me a Coffee as well in the description. It's there if you're willing, and if you want to, you can support me and let me reach greater heights. Thank you so much. God bless you all, and don't forget to take care of the planet.